Hi friend. Recently you have been heard a buzz like IBM had got divided and they have divided into two company, IBM and uh, Kyndryl, right? So IBM has been spin off into two company. So what do you mean by this? Mean spinning off? What do you mean by this? And second thing, does IBM did this for the first time? I mean, earlier this thing was happened earlier or not? So I would explain everything. And third, I mean, what would happen to you if you are getting an offer letter and you have given an interview with the IBM and now you are getting an offer letter with a Kindle? So what should you do? So I will explain everything in this video. So please watch it till the end and please press the like button if you like. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe and share it among your friends. So let's start. First and foremost thing, did this what is this spinning off? Okay, what does this terms mean? Actually, spinning off mean uh, taking out something, or I would say dividing a bigger organization or pulling out some section from a bigger organization and run it as a different company. So IBM also did the same thing. I mean, since IBM is a very big organization and it was very difficult to run the organization, okay. So what they decided that the infrastructure and networking section they will take out from the company and make a new company and then name this company as Kyndryl. So a spinning off mean from a very one organization, you are forming a new organization, okay. Mean by dividing it some section, uh, okay. So second question is, does this spinning off happen a first time in IBM or do they have any history? I would say this is the third time, I mean, in a big way. Fourth, you can say the fourth time, okay, that an IBM had did this spinning off. The first important spinning off thing happened with an IBM was TV. I mean, spinning off of a Lexmark. Okay, you know that earlier when IBM started, they were in electronics business. They were in printing. They were in machines. They were in desktop, laptop. So they were working. They were doing all kind of stuff. Okay, so in 1990, they come to one decision that okay, we will not IBM will not work in a printing sector. They will spin off or make a new company, right? And what they did, they created a new company. They're spinning off their printing section, all the printing sector section which was with IBM. Okay, they created a new company and then named that company as a Lexmark. So Lexmark nowadays, Lexmark is a global leader of printing and a very good company, and its office is in Kolkata also. Okay, so first spinning off thing happened in an IBM was in 1990, and the company which was formed by taking the printing section of an IBM was Lexmark. The second big spinning off uh, event happened was the separation of, or I would say the selling of ThinkPad technology or laptops and desktop to the Lenovo. So for the second time, and it was happened in 2006. So in 2006, I mean, again IBM decide that okay, we will be in a software sector and we will not work anymore in the hardware computer sector. So what they did, they divide they the spin off their computer sector, the ThinkPad sector, okay, from the IBM company, and they give that to the Lenovo. So now again you can see that ThinkPad is also the global leaders right now also, okay, and they are doing very good. And then in 2008, so all the technologies which were running inside that ThinkPad, they also sell that to the Lenovo. So after 2008, they don't uh, give the service also, okay, all the technology, everything they have spin off. So they said that okay, we will only work on the software now, not on the computer or hardware. So in this process now also, they did the same thing, like, um, they want to focus, they want to give their all the focus on the software and clouds, okay, service and product. So in order to do that thing, since it's a very big organization, more than 5 lakhs people, and its office is in 177 countries, so it's a very big organization. And IBM was having difficulties to manage this organization, right? 5 or 6 lakh people, to manage a 5 lakh people is a very big thing. So then they again decided to, okay, to do the spin off, and in this thing they get the investor also, okay, because in order to if you have a multiple company, then they could able to see that, okay, which company is doing in which way and which is more profitable, so they can focus uh, those place in a right way. So they did, again they did, they decided in 2020 or 2021 that, okay, we will do another spinning off, and that spinning off happened, and a new company had been formed. That company name is Kyndryl. So I think this is a history of this is a history of spinning off by the IBM, and this is how the Kyndryl has formed. Now another question come that, okay, sir, I have given an interview in IBM, and now I have been getting an offer by the Kyndryl. So what should I do? After joining IBM, I am getting to know that I am with Kyndryl. See, how do I know that whether I got offer from IBM or Kyndryl? So whenever you are getting an offer, okay, sometime the interviewer also doesn't know, because whether you will be in a IBM or Kyndryl, because at the time the separation was going on, and which section will be where, most people were confused. But during interview, I think you might not know, or you may know, because that, yeah, and even if your interviewer don't know, then whenever you are getting an offer, just check your offer, that in offer you are getting an offer from, from IBM, or in somewhere Kyndryl is written, okay. If in your offer letter you are seeing Kyndryl, this means you are not an employee of IBM, you will be an employee of Kyndryl. And for the past 2 or 3 months, so the person who were on infrastructure networking, now they are getting salary from Kyndryl. And Workday also, many places also, they have seen their employer has changed from IBM to Kyndryl. So now we all are working home, and so some people might not know that they have been transferred from IBM to Kyndryl. Or I mean, some people might be thinking that, okay, I have given an on-off campus in 2020 or 2021 January. Now, whether I am being selected by the IBM, but whenever you will get an offer, in that you will check that whether the offer is from IBM, or somewhere Kyndryl is written. If somewhere Kyndryl are written, I have seen that on bottom of your offer letter they have written the Kyndryls. Okay, so if Kyndryl are written, this means that you will be a Kyndryl employee. Now the third question, that whether it will be a good, bad, or what kind of, see, if you are in networking and infrastructure sector, then I would say that you might get a better opportunity, because they have the fund, they have the legacy, they have the employee, everything Kyndryl have. Now since a new organization are getting formed, okay, so I would say the opportunity would be better than what it was there with IBM. This thing has been seen with Lexmark or Lenovo. The peoples who got transferred there, the growth was much better than what they were getting in IBM. I know it's totally depend upon time, and the time will tell. But what I can say that you can think this as an opportunity, and if you can work hard, and so since the amount of people will get decreased from 5 lakhs to 50,000, so you will be visible, right? Your visibility will get increased from lower to higher tier. You could know the person. So, it's not a bad to be in a Kyndryl, or to, and if you are from networking sector or infrastructure sector, uh, I mean, you could think of joining this. And for a fresher, if you are getting that, this means you are going to be in a networking and infrastructure. See, in networking infrastructure sector, I can say it's depend upon you. I mean, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. So if you are getting an offer from Kyndryl and you are a fresher, I would say if you try to have a multiple offer and first think and then join. Okay. So this was all about the spinning off of IBM and the formation of Kyndryl. I hope I have explained everything to you. So if you have some knowledge from your end, please write it in a comment so that other person could able to get those knowledge. And please share it among your friend. Press the like button and subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed. So thank you for watching my video till the end. So thank you and bye bye for now. Thank you.